about
I wonder
Ember
which mid.
Spirit. I don't know.
Ooh.
Actually,
I
if
still
he
feel
picks
like
Ember
like
Spirit,
Alashalina. I mean, Timber. I do see a Timber
Yeah.
being good, but Timber also still kind of
Timber.
needs farm, and Sven is gonna be taking it all anyway. So they want to get like a core that's not heavily gold.
Bristle
Ooh,
Right.
Magnus mid.
Magnus.
Magnus mid? I like the idea of a Magnus mid here, actually.
Magnus Fen.
Well, Magnus can be
That's
countered.
A
alright.
Magnus Fen combo.
Like Magnus can be
Magnus,
countered and lose the lane. So the problem is they want something that can't just get immediately countered. So they want a mid that can rotate while still being able to like sustain their own lane.
They're struggling.
Like who, for
guys.
example, do you think?
They don't know either.
Well, I'm still putting Pools and DK, but DK is not going to do good against Faceless
Storm
Void and Elder.
Spirit.
You
Yeah.
could do Storm. Storm's not bad. You just can't get caught. Which I mean, there's only
and don't run out of
there's
mana.
a lot
in the
of
worst
there's a lot of
possible
actually
time,
catch on this. So Storm's a little 50-50, but there's no diffusal carrier. So he doesn't have to worry about that. There's no AM, which has been banned already.
They could pick Wind Ranger.
That's not bad because a lot of these guys, when they get caught, there's no follow-up counter. All right, so they
And
are
it's
going to go
the-
for it. It's going to be the safe pick because this will offer you still a lot of rotatability as well as being able to stun inside Chrono if you're outside of the Chronosphere. Because the LSA has got a pretty good distance.
Not a lot of beef, though. And they do have the ability to really just burst down damage. Lena gets caught in the Chrono, she is fucking dead. So this is pretty scary.
I don't watch Nick play a lot of mid. Whenever I watch him playing, he's playing carry.
Yeah, he's
I don't know if he
usually
plays
safe.
like Ember or Storm or Puck or what he actually plays.
Void Spirit.
But, there are a lot of mid heroes are banned.
Void Spirit is banned.
He's banned. That's good because Void Spirit would have been the pick right now, 100%.
Void
I
boys,
think
the faceless void.
they can't.
In
They
Joker
can't do
says
Storm
the
Spirit.
chat.
They could do Invoker maybe, but isn't? No, he's not banned.
No, Invoker will be a pretty bad pick
Little
here,
Nick
in my opinion.
Invoker.
Unless you're really
you need
good.
to be able to
really
fight
good.
these 3 strength heroes and then eventual rock golems in every single team fight. Or you need something that could either work with Chrono too, because you've got the Snapfire that can just drop. It's Invoker.
And it's
Oh,
wow. Mod
Invoker.
that guy.
Carl
Oh
has
my
arrived.
god. They
Lord
called
and
him.
Savior Jesus Chris. Holy shit, this guy's a genius.
Little Nick Invoker. If there is anything to be more afraid about, my god.
I don't see Nick playing Invoker, and I don't know if Nick can play Invoker. But
It
on
is
the
Nick
other
Invoker
side,
we're
he is
talking about.
immortal, so I can't really say he's bad at the hero
Party
because I
Pete, he
don't
has
know.
literally selected it. That is.
Oh, I'm well aware he's literally selected it. I just haven't seen him play it before, so I
Hey
can't
guys,
speak
it's
from
off
personal
lane
experience.
Tusk, by the way. Position 3 Tusk. In case you don't know, Dancing Cat is the 3.
No.
That's how it is right now.
No, I don't like
Is
Lord
this the
Tusk.
legendary Battle Fury Tusk with Daedalus? I love it.
No, that is literally the worst pub build I've ever heard in my lifetime.
One punch Tusk, dude. Let's fucking
Well,
go.
yeah, if it's one punch Tusk, you don't build Battlefield.
Alright,
Oh,
you
Semper,
build
you
medallions.
introduce
Right,
the Father's Fist. Semper, you get Father's Puppy, you get Tesla Esports. They pause.
get
Oh my
what now?
gosh, a pause? Man, this is very reminiscent of casting South American Dota games. Anyway,
Semper, you gotta give a hype introduction to the Dire team, and Party People do the Radiant after.
Alright.
Sheep has
welcome everyone
hold on.
to the match 1.
Sheep is pointing something out.
What?
This is the 3rd time Sheepo has showed up in a Pug Championship game. Give someone else a chance. Damn! Damn!
are you
dude.
okay?
I don't know. Do they have a right to complain being the reigning champs for like 8 weeks? I would feel like, you know,
Damn, this
you've had a good
team.
ride.
This is the greatest esports fucking anger I've ever seen. They
This is as good
actually
as
want to
Arkosh
fight.
Gaming.
Let's go!
The ritual of blood.
Well, too bad.
All right, go intro the Dire. Go.
Alright, welcome everyone to match 1 of the Pug Champions. Welcome to the Dire side, where we have Lemmy Smash on Sven, accompanied by Sheep Eater, who's the support. In mid, we have Omaiwa Moshinderu, who has played a lot of spectacular mids. And here, he's on Lina. On the bottom lane, we have the good old Wombo combo of Nurbert and Dancing Cat. And let's see how they fare against the Radiant team.
So on the side of the Radiant team, our first up is going to be this off-lane Elder Titans, going to be played by Sheep. Saw it last week. That was absolutely a dominating experience, but not able to carry it all the way through. Little Nick will be the Invoker in the mid. He's already gone for the Exort build. He's got his double Lent Tango's Fairy Fire. He's going to go for Knowles. As per standard, Vengeful Spirit by Fats McGee yet again. Traxon running the Faceless Void. Last but certainly not least will be Gidra on this Rubik. The top lane where we already see a little engagement happening. Sun goes out onto Lemmy Smash. Lemmy Smash, very low HP. But he's perfectly fine because the power of Warlock. Hit W on hero, save him for the rest of the life.
Gonna get
Some clarities on you. You just spam your W's on your Sven. Well, in this case, your carry. I mean, yes, your carry is the Sven. It's gonna be a Pog lane for the Sven. I feel like just needs to farm.
Yeah, I think everyone who's watched the Slack stream in the last week pretty much has memorized how to play Warlock in I think our 15 Warlock games. Yeah, we're all experts now.
That's the thing is Warlock's sole job as a 5 in a lane is just hit W on core and then just roll with it. Maybe throw out a couple Fatal Bonds every now and again, but that's just literally the Warlock's sole purpose in this lane.
This is how I have to get going.
So, before we get too much into this, I know Party Pete wants to be the play-by-play. And so, Semperpai, you're going to do the analysis, and then I'm just going to talk over you guys to make things difficult. Alright, get to it.
I agree with that. I'll start memeing in the background too and just give you like the best builds that these heroes can go. Like for example, I do believe that Little Nick should go for the Exhort and Wex only build so that he could go Alacrity right click with the Mask of Madness. That's my favorite build. That was actually the very first time I played an Invoker.
Maybe Semperpai, you stop talking, and then...
So you want me to do the analysis?
Wow,
I did my job.
Switched immediately.
I'm pretty sure
Maybe
he's
you
gonna
just
go for like
shut
an
the hell
Axe
up
Rush.
and let me
is-
do something.
I'm like, this is something I heard pros like PPD complaining about in their pubs like a month ago. They were playing against Faceless Void Invoker in every pub because the Invoker would just rush Ags and the Faceless Void would just chrono 3 heroes and it's a Cataclysm triple kill and the game is over. There's like nothing you can do in pub because you're not coordinated enough to push and end the game. I'm pretty sure he's just going Ags and Cataclysming the crap out of Radiant while time is stopped.
I think he's just rushing Midas actually.
He might do that first, yeah.
Yeah, because I see that little gloves of hasty in the little bar there. You feel me?
Mmm.
Well, Nick's played a lot of
yes.
games with PPD, at least from what I've observed during the times that PPD queues, so I wouldn't be surprised about their draft line. I don't know if Traction knows about it or not, but I imagine
You don't have
you're
to.
right. That
You just chrono.
you just play
don't
with
have
the
to
chrono.
plan
It doesn't matter what skill level the Faceless Void is. If you've got an Invoker with Ags, then you're good.
You see the Chronosphere come out, then the Cataclysm, and slowly but surely, like the Earth Splitter coming in, their assholes will be spread wide open and they'll die.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I mean, you do have to plan Faceless Void a little bit different. You have to play him a little bit different, in fact.
The fight bottom.
And we do see Farts McGee in a bit of trouble here. That's the power of
Spicy.
the tag team. The clicks will be there, and Herbert will claim first blood, though. Dancing Cat gets bashed up by Traxon here, looking for some cheeky bashes on Herbert. He's just got no mana, but no boots to have that little tactical advantage. But still, able to get this first blood, and like you were talking about, it's the power of that tag team boom, 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 except for the fact he doesn't have Little Shredder, so...
Yeah, I was going to
But
say,
still,
he doesn't
it's
have the...
tag team level, too. Like, it's strong.
They don't really need it, right? They got the kill just
Oh,
fine.
yeah, they don't really
Was
need
gonna
it.
say-
They need Cookie. That's what they need.
Dancing Cat not only doing the research on which heroes to play, like banning out the Void Spirit and the Pango, but also doing the research on which of the players are Heralds and Guardians so he can bully them in lane because they don't know how to deal with it. So, top tier plays coming out from... They've got the huge creep wave for themselves bottom, and this is just going to really give Traxon a hard time in lane because he's never going to restabilize this creep equilibrium.
Yeah, there needs to be a lot more pulling going on. And we see that Fats is going to at least start pulling with the small camp, but he needed to do that a while ago. This is 3 range
And
creeps?
It's not stacked at all either. So so what Fax McGee needs to do is actually pull the hard creep
watch out.
right now. Right now, he has to do it right now, or else it's not going to work out.
Oh, he's trying. He heard you.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Fats-
There's like 20
Fats
seconds away.
McGee.
He needs the right...
Twice.
He waited a bit, 1 second too late. with that pull. Now,
The best part about this game is
Void.
every time that Sheep Eater gets out of position, Sheep
Bats.
Stick
He's caught by
him
Dancing Cat.
over
Ice
and over
shards.
again in an attempt to kill.
Then
It's
just
amazing.
Drags it.
Picking on the heralds.
Will be able to get
bully.
out the last second there, but they will be able to get this kill on the bench. Sorry, I didn't want to talk over you.
This
Slacks,
might
but at the
actually be
same
a decent
time,
lane for Sven because. Oh, sorry. You should.
No,
speak.
go ahead.
No, it's all good. Go.
No. I'm just. Oh, okay. So I think that with this, with my analysis of my little smooth brain thinking about this, is that Ghidra is trying his best just to play the lane, but because the lane is pushing into Sven's favor, Sven can at least farm well because Elder Titan can
Sheep
easily
stole.
dominate.
He doesn't even have lift skilled.
Wow.
Mango.
A double
the greedy
Fable
Rubik
into
build.
Arcane?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very impressive. I love it.
I mean, the
like
poor guy's
stupid.
a herald. Leave him alone. He's doing his best.
Oh, we're not leaving him alone. He's in Pug
I mean-
Champions round 1.
I'm gonna blame him for this. I've seen high MR pause for Rubiks do this. I don't know if it's good or not, but I've seen them at least try it. It is worth trying. So the damage is impressive. But yeah, we got some real quiet laning phase this game.
Oh no.
I do want to
Sheep
say
has
that,
found Sheep.
Oh, yes,
Go ahead.
smash. He'll be fine for the time being. So I just wanted to jump into mid because last game we saw that Young Nick was literally not being contested whatsoever, but in this game it's actually quite even with 37-6 on this Lina, with 36-9 for Young Nick. This is actually in a moderately contested lane.
That's
Yeah,
absolutely
last
true.
game, Lil Nick was playing against an Archon. In this game, he's playing against
Good
I
point.
think a high divine low immortal.
I was more of a Guardian in
gank.
that aspect, honestly.
Oh yeah, there is
Who is
Dancing
there?
Cat coming in here. The
Gank is
LSA gets hit. The Laguna Matata to finish off. Dancing Cat didn't even need to be there.
Laguna Matata.
Dude, that's
Great
literally what I
observing.
call it. I've had South American
Sorry.
Dota chat get so angry at me for calling it Laguna Matata, but that's literally what it is.
It is a
Means
Laguna
something.
Matata, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
The abysmal
Well, here's the thing.
observing. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
just-
sorry.
As a pseudo immortal myself, Phoenix lacks a lot of wave clear. All she can do is try to
Why
get
are
the
we talking
fire
about
spirits
Phoenix?
on. Because I'm trying to put an example with what Phoenix does and Lina does. Phoenix has very slow burn in terms of last hitting her ass. Lina has instantaneous, which means that she could rotate easily into the small camp and farm that and just push out the mid wave as well. As to why
No one
Lina
needs
could
an
be a lane
explanation
dominator.
for why this Lina is winning and you didn't. We understand.
Is there a
You understand now?
on top?
I mean, it looked bad.
I love
but
you,
it's
Semper.
good.
I love you too, Stacks. You're just like giving me shit. I'm just a little punching bag.
To interrupt, I would like to say why I could never have won this mid lane, but Lina is able to. Now let me begin my thesis.
Yes.
I'm
I
looking
gotta
over
let
at
people
the
know
net
now,
worth.
don't worry.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
that
actually
was-
still waiting for this thesis.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I
a
don't
joke
like it.
because
You
I
might
just
be
made that
and my
joke.
reason and argument. With facts and
Bob.
logic, whole 9 yards.
So yeah, I think it's kind of like a. The Dire's getting a little bit of a lead in lane. Ooh, Lina's stacking, double stacking. Lina
Ooh.
just stacked 2 camps at the same time for her Sven.
What?
Oh, the Forge Spirit denying the haste rune for the poor Lina. Unfortunate. Good play by the little Nick.
So yeah,
Or
I
in this
feel like
case,
this
he's
game is,
medium Nick now, right?
He's a in Joker Nick.
Call
I
him
don't
Nick.
know.
At that
This-
point, he ain't
This
no
game
little.
is going pretty decently for the Dire. They're like ahead in the
Ooh,
lane
Royal
stage.
Jelly
They've got
coming
stacked
out.
camps for the Sven.
Jelly.
It's just looking good for them. And there's that. Ooh, Midas for Invoker. 200 gold away. He did queue it up as he predicted.
After you
Yes.
see the Midas come out, that's going to start switching things around pretty quickly. Nick will be able to rotate, actually get some good clicks with Cold Snap. Usually
Ooh,
when
is
you
there a
see
gank
this
on top?
Quas build, though, you see him go for Urn early. But
Watch out!
Oh, yes!
That was
What a hit.
very nicely chained.
That was perfectly
Very
chained.
Wombo combo.
Well, I tried.
And
Gave the
Looks like he's been
Faces Void
voided.
just a moment to try to start his time walk, but not enough to actually get the time walk off. Very smooth. So yeah,
All right.
I, mean,
Alright.
I can't wait to see. I don't know when Radiant starts fighting. Like they kind of need Chrono, and they
need-
don't need Ags.
I mean, they need Chrono and they need something that can work outside of it. And I would love to say it would be Vengeful Spirit getting either swap or having Max and Wave of Terror. Because Faceless Void will be able to do no damage in Chrono until Mask of Madness. And probably by the time Mask of Madness is up, Vengeful Spirit is going to be high enough levels to have at least 3 or 4 in Wave of Terror. Because that's going to be the damage inside Chrono. It's not going to be Faceless Void.
Rotation bottom, boys. Here comes Lina.
3 heroes available. Lina coming in. They have the Laguna Matata available with LSA. They find the first stun, the follow-up stun with the cookie, the third stun. Not going to need it. Actually, no, they use it anyway. Laguna goes out, but still is not going to find anything with this return. Sheep dropping down the split earth. The Earth Splitter's not going to find much there. They do manage to find the NATO, but at the same time, the Mortimer's Kisses get out there, but still, Sheep's just clicking away. He's got a lot of damage to work with. Now it's going to be the other way around. This tag team's going to ham. They do manage to find a 3-man disarms, at least disengaging any further fight, but still, only lose. Actually, they didn't even lose any heroes there. They got an amazing trade in the Dire.
That was one of the most amazing ice shards I've ever seen. Because of those ice shards displacing the Elder Titan from clicking down the Lina, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And now they know they could walk on top of this tower, no problem. They know that Sheep's not going to rotate with this Earth Splitter. Probably just going to head up top. Yeah, looks like well, actually, I don't know why they're not pushing the tower. There's no ults available. They know that Faceless has no damage. Actually, Faceless is mid, so there's literally no actual situation they'd have to be worried about bottom.
Rising Dragon been watching some of the Mud Golem replays. The new up-and-coming mid-player Baranya with his Boots of Travel rush first on Luna. We'll see if he builds the Bolstone next, as that pro player does as well.
Oh, the Yules is coming out from Lina.
Or did he actually get a Yules?
He's going to work for
He's
Yules
old.
next.
He's
got the trap.
working Yules.
Very nice.
I misworded that very poorly.
He's super rich. 5,000 net worth. This guy knows what he's doing.
I mean, it's just the story. He actually contested young Nick, a little Nick in the mid, and then on top of that, like you were saying earlier, he was stacking camps, and quite effectively. So he does have quite a bit of money in comparison.
I mean, Rising Dragon has been a god for so long,
Yeah.
and he is able to stand up to little Nick. Now, let me remind you what happened here. These guys won the coin toss like they wanted. They got both the Immortals on their teams like they wanted. Everything fell into their lap here, and if they lose it, I mean, they're just going to be mortified. What will Sheep say? Sheep's stick will be broken.
Let's be honest,
snap
right?
with Tornado out on the Snapfire. Nerbert's in a bit of trouble, but here comes the Rock. But there's a 3-man Chrono. But Invoker still with no Cataclysm. It doesn't matter. Actually, he's got no mana to work with in the first place. He's going to get stunned up. Jackson able to dodge the first one. Young Nick still burning away, though, and they're not going to get too much with this. Sheep Eater trading clicks with the Golem. Still, they expended a lot for this. They're not done, though. Dancing Cat once more comes in for the click with the good old punchy punch. Not able to find much, though. They do manage to get the lift, slowing down this aggression.
In the mix.
Well, this is awkward.
Very
awkward. Very awkward fight.
A lot of big abilities
Nervy
traded to only kill a Snapfire. And now the Axe is queued up on Invoker.
Yeah, they saw that young Nick saw that the Faceless Void is very capable of getting at least more than one hero in the Chrono, so he's going to start working on the
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Let's talk about net worth, by the way. Sheep, Stick, and Void doing not that great in this game, honestly.
Yeah. Void got
Team
bit
Radiant,
bullied in lane. And I don't remember seeing anything particularly bad helping to the Elder Titan, but Elder Titan's not really a farming hero. Elder Titan is a punching hero. And didn't find enough good opportunities to punch in the early game, and it's now fallen behind in the ability to farm.
I like the build that Sheep is going for instead, where last week we did see that it was more the combat build. Now we're seeing a Meteor Hammer. I love that Meteor Hammer. I remember when it first came out. Nobody built it.
It synergizes really, really well with the Chronosphere after all. Oh, we got the
top
Rising
cold
Dragon
snap, follow-up stun.
Oh,
They do end up getting the kill, but Dancing Cat comes in the last second, finds the punch out on young Nick, but will it be enough is the question. Nick channeling up to the Invis, has it available if he needs to. Dancing Cat's just going to walk away from this, though. No great stuns, I say that, though. Swap is there, while Gidra's hanging out the top lane with his own punch, and they will find the kill on Dancing Cat, able to get 2 kills off of this rotation.
That was
Ruben
space. That
stole
was
the
space
walrus
made
punch.
for the Sven mid. You know, Mask of Madness, level 1 God Strength, and now that's out. Now he's going back to the
First
jungle to
tower
farm
going
up like
down.
the good Sven he is.
First tower of the game going down. Let me smash. His Sven is pretty good. We'll just say it has.
He already has the Oblivion Staff out. He just needs 400 more gold, and he'll get that Echo Saber, sweet delicious Echo Saber. And I'm gonna start joining in fights probably, because he's going for a first item BKB, instead of an Axe, as you normally would see.
Actually, I've been
Norbert
seeing
getting-
like BKB after Echo Saber more often now because it's just you can get disabled so easily if you just play it wrong. It's either that or it's
So.
Is under attack.
no, that's it actually. It's Echo BKB Ags or Echo Ags BKB. Oh no, Mask of Madness, but he has already got that too, so he's pretty
Yeah.
much good to go.
Yeah.
There is little
Yeah.
hope for Dire's
I was thinking that maybe Axe would be a better pick, but I guess he wants to fight a lot more and knows that, you know, the Radiant have more, you know, ways of disabling him in fights. So BKB it is.
So Norbert got some good wards up here in the Radiant jungle not long ago, and now Dire wants to play over here on this side of the map. But I don't know. This is just such a non-fighting game at this point. Like neither team feels comfortable running the others, and longtime Slacks viewers may remember that Slacks decided he didn't actually want to be immortal after playing once with Little Nick and finding out that good players tend to farm a lot.
It's true.
Farming's
Boring.
like fun. What are you talking about? I love clicking creeps.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I love A-clicking. It's very mindless and it kind of gives me a
Speaking of
purpose.
clicking though, young Nick in the mid, gonna get clicked up by this Tuskar. Are they gonna find the kill is the question. The Mortimer's kisses go out and a beautiful stomp coming out from Sheep, but at the same time they're just losing all their HP to Norbert on the sidelines. I say that though, Dancing Cat getting bashed by Traction. The cookies there to slow down this aggression with a beautiful rock and a beautiful set of chains. But it doesn't matter though, Norbert is gonna still fall in his transaction.
Hey.
There's just not much
Top
going on
lane,
with the
let me
chains.
smash.
It was a good disable rock though. They make sure they don't go for anything else.
That was really, really good chrono out, but I do believe that Warlock should have rotated in much earlier to be the saving grace. There's just too much damage for the Lina though, but other than that, if Fatal Bond was earlier in that fight, things could have been
Yeah, I don't want to hear
very,
any more
very
catch
different for Radiant.
hindsight bullshit, alright? Just
Damn.
if they had done this slightly
Cat
differently, they could have
comes
won
back
that
into
fight.
the mid. Trying to at least go for Elder
no.
Titan. They find this stun though out onto
I'm
this
just
4-4
announcing.
Snapfire. Nerber's gonna get hit with a Sunstrike. Let me smash, trying to find something to smash, but everyone is gonna
Man,
be able to
if
leave
the
out of
Sven
that
was,
one.
I'm just trying to cast,
No.
please.
No. No.
Okay, if the Sven only looked the one direction towards the ancient instead of the back, it would have been more efficient for the Sven to farm the triangle. You feel me? Oh, but hindsight.
If that
my
guy
bad,
had
bad.
killed
I
that
shouldn't
guy
have-
Oh,
instead
hang
of
on.
running away.
Lina,
this
look at
face
the
is
Matata.
good.
This is
Oh!
one dead faceless.
Norbert.
Wombo,
been
Out
calling
of nowhere.
I mean, I don't think he would have
Ner-
died otherwise. There's a lot of HP on that faceless.
Yeah. Real
I'll
talk.
see this tiny tornado.
Little speak here. Nerber's playing out of his mind this game. Like he is perfectly hitting cookies, perfectly shotgunning. This game, and the cookies too. Every time Void goes in, he focuses on Invoker and everybody else. Norbert is going out of his mind. Really good game by Settler.
This is probably what he plays when he gets back out of low prio after playing a bunch of techies.
You assume that every
Poor
techie player
Norbert.
gets just sucked into low prio.
Absolutely.
I got sucked into low prio during the Skywrath meta.
Okay.
Skyrat's
I
a
mean, we
fun
might have
hero.
a fight here bottom, but Faceless Void is not here. He doesn't have Chrono. He does have TP. But no, they don't want to fight. Oh well. Let's go back to farming, guys.
They don't have Rock, they don't have Laguna Matata, they don't have anything really great to combo with chains. I mean, I guess they have kisses, but
True.
there's just no real great big immediate burst damage that they would want to go for. Plus, like, their big team fight stun disable.
Sheep Eater, obviously, with his newly found guide to how to play Warlock, is doing the Slacks build and going for the Glimmer Cape like he's learned.
True.
That's good. I mean, Immortal Faith knows what he's talking about, and Slacks knows how to listen, so we're good.
No, I want to know about the
Axum
second one.
Warlock.
Slacks is moderately good
Snapfire.
at listening
Ooh.
to
I
very
will say
selective
one thing
things.
though. Interesting. Would love you guys to talk about why Sven is getting BKB first instead of a An egg.
There's
Yeah,
a
you
lot
think
of
that he needs
disabled
it?
I don't know.
on the side of the Dire already. He doesn't need to be able to jump into the fight right off the get-go because you already got Tusk with Snowball. So you kind of already have to, you can already work with that reliance. You already have Cookie, which is the same thing as running the equivalent of getting a Sven Ags when you're close range. There's the Warlock Rock, which is also a great way to start a fight. And then there's also LSA, which is a great way to start a fight. Like, there's a lot of stuff that already can start a fight on top of the fact. So Sven's able to be a little bit more flexible with that pick right off the get-go and go for this BKB first instead.
Yeah,
Might
and
also
wait,
just
instead
be
of wasting
thinking-
for a sorry.
Regeneration.
You might also just be thinking if he gets a BKB, then he can show up to fights. And if he shows up to fights while they're 6k ahead and they win the fight, then they win the game.
Dire's top tower is
True.
under
And maybe if he gets an Axe, he doesn't feel as comfortable, so he wants the BKB.
What were you gonna say, Semper?
I do think that instead of wasting 4,200 gold on initiation, which, you know, Peta has already mentioned that Snapfire and Tusk kind of sets up, and also the Warlock,
Yeah.
is also that he can also get a very early data list, so he needs to go pure damage rather than a positioning skill.
So you guys don't think that he
Item.
will get eggs? You think
Oh, no,
just
he's
go
going to
straight
get
damage?
Ags. Oh, no.
Okay.
He's getting Ags, 100%.
Aghanims is already out on the Invoker, so we have Chrono Cataclysm at the ready. If Radiant can find 3 heroes clumped up close together, they can start working their way back into this game.
Ah, that is a weird courier.
Which one?
The Spectral skin on Nerbert's Roshandra. Heading into base
Ooh, I
right
like
now.
that one.
I've never actually used the Spectral skins yet, probably because I don't have them.
It's like a camouflage, except you can see the health bar.
Oh, I didn't
See
even
the
think
health
about
bar.
that. That's cheating. Holy moly. Valve.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Holy moly. They're
5-man
smoking,
smoke, by
but
the
they're not
way.
ahead enough to
Ooh.
cheat. These guys are behind right now. So
Well,
we
he
Only
might-
cannot-
7k. Don't need a big cheat quite
Smoke
yet.
pans out well, then they'll probably be ahead.
They're showing
Chrono
Little
on
Nick in
2
the
nice
mid.
heroes.
They want to bait him. They have Chrono.
Oh,
They have
They want
Cataclysm.
Void
Close
walked
to
in
the
front of the tower. Void walked in front of the tower. It's over.
sad Trumpo.
Smoke's dead. Or it should
You
be
say
dead.
that,
Oh
though.
no!
They do still
Nervous
bait Little
going
Nick.
in.
Out comes the Mortimer's
What?
Kisses. Nick's not able to get the beautiful Cataclysm that he wanted for this team fight. He's going to eat the dirt. Then Sheep on the sidelines getting clicked over by this Lina, but they still drop the rock. Traxon will eat the dirt as well. There's too many deaths. This gank is going south quickly as Fats McGee will be the next to fall. The blink from the Tusk. He's looking for more, but can't quite find anybody. They will still get 4 off of this, and they're like, all right, we're going to do Roche. There's no reason for them to buy back. They can't buy back. They can't team fight. They won't team fight. They got plenty of abilities to do so, but they're not buying back.
And the Roche is pretty fast here. Lina, Tusk with his tag team. A lot of units hitting very quickly for a lot of damage.
Oh,
Can
sheep.
they stop it?
Oh.
Ooh, this...
Oh,
This could actually be really good. The hammer goes down.
oh,
It's a kill.
oh,
For sure.
kill. Wow!
They do manage to steal they steal the Roshan kill, so they get a lot of gold from that, as well as getting this dancing cat.
Damn! Can you ask for much more? Your entire team's dead. You go in there, kill Roche, and get a kill. It's great. Well done, Sheep.
Honestly, this
Oh,
Radiant team is
PogChamp
a
moment.
really hard team to sneak Roche against. They have such great heroes for fighting around the Roche pit. They're big AoE, stuns, Chrono, and
I'm sorry.
Sleep.
Every time I look at the chat and I see just one of the Meepos clapping, I don't know why, but I like picture like a stadium full of people that are uninterested in that one kid in the back. I can't. I don't know why I laugh every time. Fucking cracks me up. I love that little clapping emote.
All right, now
My favorite is the happy hope clap and also Slack's hope. So you see 50-50 of it not clapping. It's my favorite.
Slack, Sheep Eater is stressed out right now. He needs you to tell him what's the next item to buy.
Well,
On
I mean,
Warlock.
Eggs.
they're gonna be stressed a little bit harder because there is another smoke that's going out by the Radiant. They have all of their abilities available. They want to try to get this Cataclysm, but little do they know, they are literally hull bottom.
But maybe they can get the mid tower, since they spent a smoke and the wave is kind of pushing in anyways. And maybe they can
They
get
are
it without
pinging it.
dying again.
I mean, this tower is basically dead anyway. All Nick needs to do is drop a
Yeah.
Forge Spear to drop Alacrity.
Ooh, the glyph not
Or just right click it down. Or just right click it down because it's so low.
Well, he dropped Alacrity.
other-
and it, so.
Yeah, on himself, yes.
Dire. now doing a smoke of their own.
Sorry. That fucking emote, I love it so much. Just one little guy in there.
Dire, you're about to run into the Rubik.
They know where
Herbert,
they are,
Dancing
they're
Cat
pinging him.
finds him, finds the click, and then we'll get the kill. Herbert, the one to claim it. Now they still have
That was
all
like
their
a
abilities
PPD
available.
level smoke break.
Nick, he finds this Tusk, but he can't
Dancing
really do
Cat.
much else here. Dancing Cat doesn't have Snowball for another 5 seconds, but manages to get the lock, but the Chrono comes through. There is Cataclysm finally going through. We see it go down. Full fight,
bye-bye.
1 kill. Let me smash the first to fall, but these kisses are just coming out. Laguna Matata on the back lines, trying to pick off this Elder Titan's not going to find the kill. The rest of the team trying to disengage, but at the same time, Young Nick trying to find Dancing Cat. Dancing Cat goes in. This Sheep will be the first one on this secondary trade. There is no cookie save for this man. And now they're trying to get out of here, but Herbert finding, he's going to be fine. No tornado going through and a beautiful ice shards to slow down that aggression.
And there you have it, boys. That's how Radiant needs to take fights. And if they just manage to avoid fights while Chrono's on cooldown, and then every fight they take is like that, eventually they win the game. Or so I've been told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, anything to be able to kill the. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying, Dancing Cat's job is to lock down the Invoker long enough for the team to come in with their stuns and finish him off
Yes.
for the Cataclysm. But as danger is, though, because of that, they all group up, so Void needs to be able to find that tempo and just manage to chrono them. That'll be the play here.
As PPD said, the only counter is Aeon Disc. It's the only way you can survive the combo. Do you want to get an Aeon Disc to Sven, though?
No, I think Sven is going to be fine out of all of the people that will get chronoed. Everybody else, however, should end up getting an Aeon Disc.
So I'll tell you what, there is technically a secondary counter in this game. If the Snapfire buys an Aether Lens and a Blink Dagger, already has the Aghanims, and beat you up out of the chrono and save your life.
Wow.
It's pretty high risk, low reward, but it's an option.
Well, he's already
But the
got
gobble
axe.
up range is so bad.
Yeah, it is. That's why you need an Aether Lens.
Even
Oh
with
my-
Aether
maybe a
Lens.
telescope.
No, lens would
Aether
not
Lens
change anything.
Telescope.
Holy moly, that thing is just the
Aether
tiniest
Lens
range.
and
Yeah, it's
Seer
Yeah, just
Stone.
hover on the gobble up. It's so bad.
Oh my
It's so
gosh.
bad.
That is a terrible range. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
they are going to 3-man smoke still. Dancing Cat. The Blink Dagger available. We saw that in the last team fight.
slamming
Use
the
this to
ward
their
down.
advantage.
Watch out!
They see the Elder Titan snowball with shards in a beautiful spot. No great escape. He has to channel the stun if he wants to get anything done here. But the slow from Sheep as well as Lina. No Laguna Matata for this one. Get the kill
Not even
easy
needed.
way. Clean, pardon. Not
Chrono
white.
almost back up. And you know what? Radiant could take it to fight 4v5. I mean, really all they need is Faceless Void and Invoker, right? But
That's
I'm not
true.
sure they want to take a fight here. A couple
I
people
would like to
Aegis
give my
is
analysis, but I do not want to be called Captain Hindsight again, so I shall
Oh, no.
hold my tongue.
No, go ahead.
Herald and the Guardian have come to defend the tower, and their team is telling them, no, we're not defending that tower, and they're like, okay.
Next time, I shall give you my analysis.
No, no more Captain Hindsight. You're banned.
I don't want to be banned.
Well,
I'm
anyway,
a good
now that
boy.
we're at this kind of standstill point, let's take a quick look at all of our net worth on the heroes. Leading the net worth will be the Lina Hill at 14.4. The Monkey King bar is going to be her next item, which is going to be a huge team fight winning item in and outside of Chrono. I mean, there's no evasion getting spec'd up yet, but you hate fighting against people with that Monkey King bar because Windy, you know, I'm sure you guys all played against Wind Ranger who literally beelines the Monkey King bar. This is basically the same thing without the whole getting stunned for 10 years and being pissed about it.
The Elder is closing in on an Aghanim Scepter, which will give some magic immunity if the Spirit is used correctly. And BKB is finished up on the Faceless Void, so he can stand in his own chrono and not have to worry about Mortimer kisses.
Haste is why I'm doing. Now
Closing in on a BKB for the Invoker. Rubik almost has an Aether Lens.
is under attack.
Rubik
And a
is
Glimmer is up on
trying to
deck.
get money. Wait,
He's doing
Rubik
great.
is very. Oh, speaking of
watch out.
Rubik, he's going.
Dancing
he's
Cat
going
hates
now.
Rubik.
yeah, Dancing Cat coming in there with the one-shot build with the Solar Crest.
Fresh Solar Crest, yeah.
Are you
okay?
Snapfire ult as well on his corpse.
No,
That was the
no, it
gobble
was
up.
just the gobble up.
The gobble up.
Yeah.
What a fucking exclamation point. Sorry.
Okay.
Whew.
And yeah, the Sven is now queued up the Axe
Ooh.
after finishing his BKB, and he's not far from it.
Double stun.
Okay, nothing coming off of that.
Gank equals countered. Maybe.
Right, so now we finally have the Aghanim's Astral Spirit BKB up for this
Yes.
Elder Titan. We saw it in the last week's game as well. It did really well, but it was a combat Elder Titan. Now we have a Meteor Hammer Titan. But I think it'll still be
Yeah,
the
more
same modern
utility.
effectiveness.
That Ags. Good times though.
They are
We got
four-man
smoke
smoke.
up from the Radiant team. They have Chrono. They have Cataclysm. They're ready to
Oh,
tango.
Cat broke it.
Got the Wombo,
Cat
young
broke
Nick.
Smoke.
Dire has
Smoke
the ward.
just goes back invis again, but the ward
Go
on the
up the
high
other
ground
way.
like you're talking about.
Spies out Sheep Eater. Oh, they know. Everybody knows.
There's
Murder.
sentries
sentry.
literally everywhere in this whole entire circle. Young Nick
Young
gonna
Nick,
get hit
yo.
immediately. Finds the jump as well, but the chrono goes
Oh,
out.
but
But
the
Nick,
chrono-
is he gonna get it? He gets the swamp, the cataclysm. It burns them
Oh.
alive, sundering from the heavens above. They find 1, 2, 3 kills with this bad boy, but let me smash with his BKB, smashing foes with his hammer. They want to go for more. Let me smash, unable to find anybody else. But still, a 3-for-2 trade. They use Chrono, and it's still not enough for Radiant.
I mean,
Actually,
they got
no.
a buyback out of Warlock.
Yeah, they bought, so,
So, I
there's a
mean-
400 gold difference.
That fight looked pretty even, honestly. I mean, I actually think they recovered like 2k net worth for Radiant of the lead. Is now more in favor of Radiant. Oh, watch out. We got a fight on top.
Oh,
Looks
Or
like
something.
Peter does drop the
Oh.
rocks, trying to at least find some trade
Uh-oh.
damage. The stun from Smash. They get the kill
No.
on Jackson.
Too much
Now the
damage.
Titans got to get out of here. Sheep's got to be careful. In comes the gobble up shot
the
though.
gobble.
A
Oh,
Sheep
no.
Eater gets in
The
there. The cookie
downtown.
thrown as well. Let me smash. Going to do exactly that. There's the little 3-second BKB time, but it's not going to
Damn.
change anything. Nervous will claim that kill using a little shredder.
Nurbert is so fucking good. In the last fight, it manages to predict where Invoker's going to be invisible and hits him with cookies. Then, in this fight, he fucking hits the shotgun again on Void before he can jump away. Then he got the gobble up. That's perfect. He is on fire. This is the best Snapfire game I've ever seen. It's so good. Like, including Pro Dota.
good.
He's fucking killing it. He's absolutely slaying right now.
Nick with the completed BKB, I believe.
Is under attack.
On the way. Ooh, is that a Roche going on? It's now time to cheat. It's Roche
Oh, yeah.
going in for the
I mean,
Dire.
9K?
They've got strength in 5.
I've seen
9K is
posted
not much,
at when
but
they're
there's
half
no
HP.
chrono.
Actually, they already know. Sunstrike just went out.
They already know.
Yep. Need the other Titan here to slow it down and stall.
I mean, you could
For
cheat
Chrono
and say
Shift.
they're all still
Oh,
kind of
watch out.
around it. I think they
Snowball
kinda know
going
that.
in.
He's got a snowball to disengage, but Dancing Cat's perfectly
So
fine. He's got them
fast.
spada legs, but in the sidelines, Sven
Spada.
Eggs gets a beautiful 4-man stun, and the Laguna Matata to get 1 kill there. At the same time, let me smash once more. Dancing Cat's got to get this one. No! Lena confirms this, and that's 4 dead. Just instantaneously showing off the Sven Ags. I didn't even see when he picked it up.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
think he
Oh.
just got it. Yeah. After that last
It had to
fight.
be right then and there, because there was no way that information was already revealed.
Yeah, he didn't have it in the last fight, but he got it since then.
Yeah, he had
yeah.
the
I'm happy.
Yeah, the
point booster, and just had the 3 parts of the egg delivered.
Immortality.
Cheese still.
Pick up
and
the
picks.
damn cheese. We've been over this.
Its top tower is under attack.
Didn't pick up the
Cheese
cheese
is
last
bad.
time.
Cheese is stinky.
cheese.
Oh,
Cheese is pog.
young Nick picks up
Nick's
the
dealing
arcane
an arcane
rune.
rune under vision.
Courier has been
They clip a
Saw that.
courier. That's actually Nerbert's Guardian Greaves in that courier.
Oh.
Yeah, instead of going for the cool Aether lens and then rely on a telescope drop, he's built some basic build like Guardian Greaves.
Can they even? No, it's too late for a telescope drop, unfortunately, I think. Yeah, look at that.
If
Sad.
he could get a Seer Stone.
Seer Stone.
I don't
We're praying.
60 minutes, yes.
Yeah,
That might
he just needs
actually
to
work,
hold
though.
out the
I might
60.
I
actually
mean, he
work.
has to
I
have
agree with
Aether
that.
Lens and Sears. That's really the only way, because it's not going to give him that much more range. Like, it has, 20 range. Like, it's not even... I'd say it's like 50. Looks like it's a 50 circle.
Well, I feel like it's like
Seer
a 1.
Stone
You have to,
is
like, literally
how
be
much
next to him.
350.
Not
yeah.
melee. It's just like TA with
Seer
no...
Stone turns his cast range. Seer Stone would turn his cast range to like Luna attack range, basically.
Okay.
But we're never gonna get there, so it doesn't matter. Meanwhile, in the world of reality, Rubik has an Aether Lens and wants
Moly.
Guardian
Smash,
Beast.
though, in the mid, getting picked off by Young Nick, but who's getting picked is the
Oh, no.
question. Blinks
the
away,
blink.
the Chrono comes in, but it's just the Faceless in here. And
Cata.
out comes the final BKB, but Let Me Smash with the cheese, gonna pop it up, but the hammer is there, and Let Me Smash is actually gonna go down here. The rock too little too late, but they have beautiful chains that do so much damage. Traxon has to leave, but will it be enough is the question. Dancing Cat able to get the roll, find the kill, 1-1 trade. Now they're gonna get the Venge picked on the side. They get the Rubik too, and now they want Sheep. Sheep gets the stun though, and they will be able to disengage for the tap. But why'd you turn and root? But I say that though, Dancing Cat now instead gonna be traded off there. Young Nick able to find the cold snap. Tornado goes through, it finds one, not gonna find two. This looks like a dead Warlock, but Cookie is there from Nurbert and will save him for the time being. Still though, a 3-2 trade, but still on the side of the Radiant, I'd say, for gold overall net worth swing.
And this Sven
This one
is
very
just
bored
he's having
Golem.
his game shut down.
Oh yeah,
by the Chrono and the Cataclysm. He just can't play the fights. The Aegis was on Lena.
We have
but
Warlock going for an Aether Lens. I mean, not Aether Lens. The
Aeon
item
Disc.
that saves you from the damage
Aeon
and
Disc,
purges
right.
you. And the Aeon Disc. There we go. I couldn't find it for some reason.
I mean, it's
That's
if Sheep
not an
ever gets
Aghanim.
caught in Chrono, just dead. So the Aeon Disc is entirely necessary. But, I mean, Sheep can kind of just build it right now and break the Arcane Boots. Just
Now,
build
if
Drankles.
Aeon Disc was like a Lincoln's and you could put it on your ally while it's not on cooldown, that would be pretty cool.
The item's
But
already
as it
strong
is-
enough. We don't need to make it even more strong.
I mean,
Regeneration.
I don't know.
If it-
It's just completely countered by Nullifier, which faces Void
I
won't
feel
mind getting
that
top.
Aeon Disc.
Ooh.
Young Nick trying to
is
find
Nick
the clips
gonna
on
get
Nurbert
caught?
here. There's
Lena's
the
on the
cold
way.
snap. Nurbert, how'd it go? But this is the stun, actually. Young Nick, though, is going to get used at the last second. Nurbert with no follow-up
Smash
stun,
is
but Let Me
here.
Smash. He's got the BKB primed and on. Wants to try to get somebody, though. Laguna Matata immediately out on Elder. Elder able to get the BKB time, but too little too late. Will still get hit by the stun. The follow-up stun from Let Me Smash. Will smash Fast McGee into the dust. Looking for more. This BKB timer still quite live. Can't find Young Nick on the sidelines, though. Quite yet.
They're bleeding out
What happened
kills
there
while they
was
don't have
the Venge
Chrono.
used the Glimmer Cape to save herself, but then the Storm Hammer dispelled the Glimmer Cape.
Yes.
Beautiful.
It's actually like
Very
such a
powerful.
good talent to go for. Like, you already build Mask of Madness, why go for the 15% lifesteal? Like, Sven's build is literally relying on Stormhammer nowadays.
Ooh, are we diving high ground? Chrono is up.
It looks like it. They have Chrono and Cataclysm available. Elder
There's
buys
the
back,
buyback.
and that's going to be enough to push him away.
Nick is in behind.
Yeah, they do have Nick on the
blink
backlines,
out.
though. The BKB immediately, though, they find the Yules. Will they get the follow-up is the question. No. Nick BKBs goes Invis himself, but this is still not going to be a
Hunting.
disengage. They want to find
They have
anybody
a Chrono.
here.
They have a Cataclysm.
Dancing Cat with the cookie. Young Nick
they
gonna
put
get
the
stunned,
sentry,
but
and
they
he
blink
blinks.
away. There's the Chrono now. Young Nick, is he gonna have enough time to spec into Cataclysm? He will, and he finds the Cataclysm with the insta-kill on Let Me Smash, and Sheep Eater, too little too late with that Aeon Disc, literally did nothing in that scenario, but at the same time, they find the trade on Young Nick.
Damn!
Nick kited them for like half the map with the blinks and the BKB and the Invis.
Another
Ghost Walk.
wasted. Oh, sorry, excuse
Holy
me.
crap.
Another wasted Roshan. They gotta give it to Sven. And Lena never dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Lena's positioning is
Back in
too
the mid.
good. The face is
You see this very, very dead-looking Vengeful Spirit against Laguna Matata. Ball as well, but the illusion's still alive. Don't feed the illusion. The illusion's important.
The Lena is like never getting seen by Face's Void, so she can't get chronoed.
Still gives the
So-
aura.
I see. I feel like that's why Aeon Disc was kind of a.
This is that Father's Fist begged for a best of 3 because they thought they were
This
going
is
to
true.
lose. So
Yes.
now they have to play again. Very unfortunate for them.
I mean, with this win, this could just be their adrenaline. They have an adrenaline game right after this, and they just absolutely dominate. Or they could just flatline, and it just end it there.
Flatline.
The lobby is back up, and we are going in for round 2. My goodness gracious, what a fantastic game. While we're here, let's check out the emote vote. Anybody still got that? There it is. The results of the emote vote. Techies Monkas. I don't even remember what that was. Comfy Roo and Thinking Techies are on the top 3. Oh, we have a do-a tie. But I'm not even going to include Lewd Slacks because that emote fucking sucks. So we will call it. That will be Techies Monkas. I don't even remember what that one was. What was that? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Sad to see. Norbert's new emote did not work. But Techies Monkas has been in the emote vote for quite some time, actually. A very long time. So surprised that it's actually got its top 3 today. So your top 3s, you have Techie Monkas and Thinking Techies. Just one of the worst emotes. What a weird week it is. But we now move over to the stream chat as we start our poll up. We are now moving over to stream chat. Here we go. Allow additional votes. We will not do that with channel points. Very rude. We're going to put the duration here. Maximum 10 minutes. That sucks. Semifinals. Techies Monkas. Comfy Roo. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I can't see your name right now because I'm writing. And then Thinking Techies. All right, guys. The poll is up. In case you forget what these look like, here you go. We have Techies Monkas. An old emote submitted many times. There it is. Right there. We have Techies Thinking. Right there. And we have Comfy Roo. Just a comfy little Roo. I don't know what you'd use that for. Whatever. Figure it out. There you go, everybody. This week, another new Norbert emote. Cries. So sad. All right. Enjoy your poll. It's 10 minutes long as we are in game 2 of this best of 3. A pee break needed. I bet with all that Adderall that guy fucking just snorted, I'm sure he needs to piss because he was playing out of his mind. We will go ahead and change this over to a manual. The losing team is able to pick, and that team will be Radiant? Oh, I don't know. Yes, Radiant. Radiant will be able to pick manual selection since they did lose. Okay.